Hi everyone, my name's Mad Matt Lugos. Welcome back to Observer. So, last time we made our way into the secret room in the tattoo parlor. That was kind of like a hideout for this murderer who showed up promptly. This kind of weird growling werewolf guy. I don't know how to describe him, but you know, there are those sounds that he's making. And we had that werewolf imagery in Amir's apartment. So we had to find a different way out as we locked ourselves in the kind of surgery room. I don't know what you'd call it. So we had these weird tunnels that are underneath, that are underground with kind of shoddy wooden doors. And we spoke to a couple of the residents there, so maybe it's just the cheaper apartments here. I don't know. One woman sounded quite eerily religious, kind of similar to the guy who's been on the tapes. And we are trying to find the tattoo artist whose apartment we've got. It's Jack Carnus, who lives in apartment 210. Before we do that, though, little side quest I'd like to investigate now that it's activated is go to apartment 108. So we're going to go there first. Hope that we don't get eaten by a werewolf man. In the time being. There's Janus. Janus. I'm just going to say Janus. I think it's a bit easier. What is in here? Is this like a janitor's room? Can't. God, I thought there was someone. Man, the ambient sounds. Just what bothers me about horror. Just the atmospheric stuff. Dude, just stop it. Huh. Tape player, another computer. You know, as soon as I plug this in, this door's going to lock. Like, we're not supposed to be in here either. What the hell's going on? Loading. Ready. Service console 2.0. Smoke sensors enabled. Maintenance access disabled. Let's turn it on. New version detected. Download latest version. Okay. Oh. Argos. 666. I've no idea. Heli, they're all different operating systems, so. I mean, the one that has the latest version is 6.99, right? Do I really have to go through each one? Now let's just try the latest version of each one. Don't make me... Oh. This could get tedious. I've got pretty fast internet. Come on now. Just let me... Fine. Buddy. We might get a clue to this at some point. I don't want to... waste too much time. Just selecting all the different operating systems. So back on the ground floor, I'm going to head up to room 108. Hopefully Mr. Werewolf isn't here. Okay, so the game's pretty open at this moment in time, right? Wonder if the werewolf guy is just going to be roaming around the game.
Dan Lazarski, KPD. Is anyone in there?
Crap. Oh. Nudity. Stop it, alright, werewolf guy. What is the... Oh no. Blood everywhere. That is so close. Is there a tape playing that? Jada Jezebel. Jeez. Yeah, don't think we really need to analyse that one. Holographic disc. Oh, porn. Okay, so if this guy's like a religious nutter, he might be punishing people for perceived sins. Kind of in like a... Because there's blood everywhere. Femme and... Oh. What the hell, man? Blood everywhere. Seminal fluid. Stray nanite signatures detected. AA glitch signature detected. Risk of nanophage contingency. Jeez. Is this all seminal fluid? Oh god, we're stood on it all. Some of this... just jizz everywhere. Let's see, this is blood. Traces of controlled substance 45F. Type A positive. Really?
Jesus.
More blood. Controlled substance 45F. More feed. Yep. I'll read the computer shortly. More feed. Right, I'm gonna have a scan with the... Everything ignored. Yeah, we need to read the computer. Beta Zalasinka. What the hell, man? What the hell? Is that in the room above us or something? Our password? 4 letters. Jada? She's always there. Yeah, Jada. Can I just type? How do I... She's always there for me. Yeah, Jada. How do I type on this? I used to have a phone that would do this. You'd press the same one several times until it got to the letter you wanted. Man, that in my ear is something else. That's not what I want. How do I select the different letters? No. That in my ear is just on another level. See, if I try and press 5 multiple times, it just types 5. If I hold down 5, yeah, Jada. Why can't I figure this out? Personal computer, password protected. Jada. Oh, there we go. God, so many boobs, man. God. Hey, man. Dude, shut up in my ear. Hey. Don't make me mute you. It's only in my right ear. Hey man, guess what? I found us a buyer. Guy seems legit. Well, not legit, but you know, solid. Says he'll take 2. I know it seems excessive, but hey, he's got the credits to show for it. So what do we give a fuck? Thing is, he wants them fully prepped inside and out. I gave him your email so you can work out the details. Also, I bought in a new one while you were out. It took some effort to drag her in without anyone noticing. But I managed it. Best of all, she's still in one piece, mostly. Put her in the basement with the others, so don't be surprised when you find her. By the way, damned lock jammed on me again. Had to reset the code. The new one is 2689. Basement code. Two 689. But one of the things in the basement. Get back to me ASAP. See, if I would have found this before, just because the thing didn't trigger. Hello, I received an email address from a mutual acquaintance. I was told you're the man I should talk to regarding the details of purchase. As I'm sure you've already been informed, I'm interested in buying 2 of your stock. This is human trafficking right here. They both need to be properly trained, so to speak. I want them completely docile and fully cooperative. Master says they do. As to their appearance, I'll send you detailed instructions by the end of the week. As I understand, any physical modifications come after the conditioning process, so I believe there's still time. Looking forward to doing business, Mr. S. Session 4 absence. Patient 65232B. It's come to our attention that you have missed your last session, which took place on September 28th. 2084 at the Civic Reduction Centre number 34. We're obliged to inform you that any further absence will be immediately reported to the authorities overseeing your case. We would also like to remind you that having your personal information removed from the National Offender Registry is entirely dependent on completing the full 9-step personality adjustment program. It is in your best interest to comply. Kind regards, National Board of Re-Education. This is an automated message. Please do not reply. National Offender Registry. Sex offender. God, Cyber Slut 9, Eager Beaver, Invaders of Uranus. But wait, there's more. God. No documents, the same fantasy show. Let's just check this. Whoever lives at 108 seems to be mixed up in some shady business. The message mentions some girls being held in the basement. I should check if there's a storage space assigned to the apartment owner. The tenant register could come in handy. Tenant register, got you. There's a werewolf behind this door. I'm out of here. I gone the wrong... God's sake. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. $108. Alexander Hetman. Yeah, that's what it said to check, right? Okay, storage space. Okay, number 18. Number 18, storage space. Can we even get back in the basement? What does the log say? Compartment 018. That's the place I'm looking for. I should check it out when I get the chance. The access code, yep, 2689. Okay, find the owner of basement unit 28. Okay. I don't think I can get back there, but I will have a quick try. We'll leave doors open. I think they shut on their own anyway. Alright, creepy basement. You're not going to let me in, are you? Okay, that's the way out. Oh, for God's sake. Right, 018. Okay, this way. If this werewolf guy shows up, I'm not gonna...
Anyone out there? Help me, please.
Okay. Hello? Who said that? Dude, I'm here. Sorry. Who said that? What was that? Apartment what? Apartment 029. Needs help. I don't know how to help you now, buddy, but... Door's locked. I've made a note. At least I know I can get back. Oh, for God's sake. At least I know I can get back here, right? Like a squealing pig. Yeah, this is 028. We haven't got the code for this yet. Okay, this isn't going to be good. This is human trafficking. This is human trafficking we're talking about here. Judging by the state of that apartment, right? Seminal fluid everywhere, blood everywhere. It's like, yeah, sex trafficking, human trafficking. Right, what was the code? 2689. See, this is what I like. I like using the mouse and I like using the keyboard for stuff like that. Oh god. That scared the hell out of me then. See, it's too bright for that, but it's too dark for anything else. See, what the hell? So are they all digital dolls? Probably not a good idea to shut that. But... See, why can't we just have a torch? Serious? We need to take some synchrosine. There's seminal fluid everywhere. Oh, computer. No, nothing on the organic scanner. Pleasure bot. FemCom 6.0. Structural integrity compromise. Okay, the lights have come back on. What the hell's going on with the lighting? Boot error. Stop looking at me like that. No physical drive. We need a hard drive. Maybe in one of these lockers. Please, nothing jump out at me. No. 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 Ah! I knew you were going to do that. I knew it, and it still got me. Shit. Are you alive? The hell? That really got me. That really got me. Barbara Miklas. Let's hope you're not one of the developers if they put you in here. I just need a hard drive. No more bodies. Christ. This should do, right? Data storage unit, illegal modification detected, heavy encryption. Thank you. Alright, that's the worst jump scare I've had since, like, Until Dawn. Get you, man. Can we move this? Get out of the way. There we go. BIOS loaded. It's making me want to build another computer, all this stuff. I've really got into, like, PC enthusiast stuff. You know, when I can afford it. Okay. Access code. Tools directory is binary encrypted into 5-digit access code. I wanted to quit. Okay, tools directory is binary encrypted into 5-digit access code. Does binary just mean ones and zeros? Like, code contains 5 bits, 1 digit correct, 1 digit in their correct place. Okay, bit of code breaking here. Okay, so I just typed in 10101. Try 10100. So one of the digits is still in the right place. So if I go 0010, so the first digit is a 1, right? First digit is a 1. Three digits in their right place. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing. System. Help. Chiron OS. Software for multitask operation management. User support. Blah, blah, blah. This is copyright. File size. Login. Okay. There's loads of files here. Slayer. Access to media drive D granted. Port key. Provide port key. You want to access. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Right, so we can access D now. So let's just have a little... We've got login, port key, reboot. There is a test message. Press OK. Oh, this is a test message. Okay, so that's the system stuff. Tools, vibration. That's on the controller. That's making vibrate. Text, manual, the usage instructions. Blah blah blah. The BR202 2019 has been specifically customized. New file text 1944. That's Rutger Hauer's birth year. Because when I load the game up, it has a dedication to him, right? In case someone forgets their login, you can use guest account to access the drive with email and let someone know that they need a password reset. Okay, we've done that by accident. Cyber slow eager beaver, invaders of Uranus. Yeah. Oh, okay. Subject. Be there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Please stop. Let us out. Port key. How can you be so stupid as to use your own fucking birthday as a password? I swear you could at least have the decency to change the order of the numbers. I swear I'd fucking kill you next time you pull off that shit. You think that it's kindergarten we're running out here. And for the last time, the port number is 1944. That's the port number. I don't know what that is. It's the port number. And don't fucking write it down somewhere. I already did. Sorry man, can't make it to the party. I have court session on the 23rd of January. You know I want only the best for you, man. I'll drop by with something the next day. I'll write that date down just in case. So someone's birthday? The port key. The port number and the port key are two different things. Damn it. Valid port key detected. The key encrypted, please. The key is encrypted. Please provide password. So let's try that date that was written down. So whose date of birth am I looking for? Date of birth. It must be on the computer somewhere, right? How can you be so stupid as to use your birthday as the password? It's 4 digits. Birthday party. Sorry man, I can't make it to the party. Oh, so it is 2301. Maybe I just typed it in the wrong order. Maybe it's the American way. 0123. Stupid Americans. Right, a connection established successfully. Access to V drive granted. Doors closed. I think we might have a problem. I took one of the girls upstairs for a test drive and the damn thing nearly bit my ear off. Good thing she was strapped to the bed. Don't know what would have happened otherwise. Point is, we need to take a step back. I ain't hearing no stories about customers having their privates chewed off. I've been running diagnostics and it looks like something in the building's internal network has been messing with the girls' heads. I'm heading out to score us a firmware update. I've shut them all down so they don't cause any trouble. Don't switch them on until I get back. Anon, hello, I know you're there. Okay, good for you. Can't come out, trapped, scared. Help us. Are these the robots? What's going on here? Men. Cruel men. Be back soon. Can't get out, please. Now let's play along. How can I help? I don't know. Help. Let us out. Help us. Help us, help us, help us. Ah!
No. Not finished.
Matriarch, what's going on here?
Investigation results unsatisfactory. Should I mark the case as pending? For future reference.
Sure.
Thank you, Detective.
Huh. The AIs, they're conscious of what's being done to them, I guess. So what, we have to maybe come back when the guy's here? The noisy basement compartment is locked. No way to get in without the code. Maybe I should check who the owner is. I'm not sure what that was, but there's not much I can do about it. At least for now. I should mark this place as a KPD point of interest and get back to the business at hand. We need to take some synchrosine. What we need to do is get the hell out of this basement. Update it again. That's just gone. And I haven't been through here, have I? Now, can I remember how the hell to get out of here? Don't do that. This is the wrong way, right? Yeah, the apartment numbers need to be getting bigger. Yeah, there's 28, the one we can't get in. There's the guy who wants help, but we can't get in. Which was the way out? Stop with all the noise, man. Alright, let's just head back and see if we can find out who owns the storeroom number 028. So I think that's a new bit of the quest. More plastic boobs in that room than the whole of Los Angeles, am I right? Right. Basement 028. Apartment 205. Basement 28 is apartment 205. So we could, what time are we on? About 35 minutes. So we could head to apartment 205 before the end of the episode. Check that out. See if that helps us. Because I'd like to do side quests as they pop up, right? Now that I know we can get back into the basement, we can try and do as much as we can there. It's weird because whenever a lot of games do this, you know, where, you know, we're looking for our son, we should be going as fast as possible, not investigating anything else. But it's a game, I want to explore everything that's here, so I don't want things to get cut off. Okay, we're here on the second floor. Jack Carness is in 210, but the guy who owns basement compartment 028 is in apartment 205. That was a lot of numbers, so I'm going to go here first. Getting a lot of frame drops and lag here, man. Alright. We'll chat to anyone who we come past. Hotel Deer Capsule Apartments. Heavenly comfort for the whole family. Are those storage containers turned into apartments? Okay, there's a unique marker on that one. This one's just fully bolted up. What was that? Oh, that's why the view changed. Twice in an episode. Hell. That put the wind right up me. Hello. We need to go to 205, for God's sake, this game. I'm not giving the game any credit for scaring me. Yeah, here's 205. Wojciech Pietko, street preacher. Shisha pipes. The hell is all this stuff? When standard cleaning products are no longer enough, when you crave absolute cleanliness and freshness, all-purpose body and home appliance varnish. The owner of the noisy basement compartment lives at 205, second floor. I just might pay him a visit. Alright. Any tech? Mattress on the floor. We need some synchrosine, I think.
Yes.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Man, this guy's been brewing a lot of something. Human liver. Mild ulceration detected. It's like a black market surgeon selling human organs. Oh, I don't want to open the fridge, man. Oh, serious. Serious. What have we got? Arkadiusz Nikovsky. We're going to open the fridge. Organs. There's something brewing, so someone's here, man. I'm going to get jumped. Deluxe protein paste. Maximum calories, unobtrusive taste. Right. Someone's here. Or someone's just tried to escape. Skins. What the hell? Oh, this is so disturbing, dude. I love all the wires, though. Like, all this stuff reminds me of, like, a bit of the Matrix, a bit of Akira, the way... Because it doesn't look entirely technological, right? It almost looks like a weird kind of, like, veins. So it's, even though it's the wires, it kind of looks like a robotic body parts. It also reminds me a lot of... I don't... If in... It's a bit of a spoiler for Horizon Zero Dawn, but when you find the factories that make the machine animals, and it's like everything's in triangles, and the tunnels that you walk through are like just cables. I just remember being completely awestruck the first time I went in. You know, I always bring up Horizon. Not that it's my favourite game ever, but it's the reason I started the channel. Not the only reason I started the channel, but it's the game that I just remember playing it and thinking, God, I really want to share this experience, just because I was so awestruck by some of the beauty in that game. And the main story as well. So this is like a drying lamp. This is skin. This is horrendous, man. This is human skin. What the hell is in there? A biomass, water, fat, protein, collagen. Hydroxylapatite. Traces of human DNA detected. Multiple genetic defects detected. So he's trying to grow stuff in here. Man, do we dare open this fridge? Yeah, that kid's got the nanophage. I swear the kid, like, every time we pick one of these up, he's worse. Right? The first time we picked it up, he was reasonably clean, I seem to remember. Right, I'm going to open the other fridge, even though I don't really want to. Human heart, slight arrhythmia detected. This is so grim. I thought that the other thing was going to be human trafficking, but that was like just a guy with sex robots. Not that that's good. Is that safe? Oh, we can't get in that. Search query. Pressure sores treatment. Pressure sores, a medical overview. Pressure sores are caused by pressure applied to soft tissue, resulting in the obstruction of blood flow. The condition occurs mostly in patients leading a The condition occurs mostly in patients who are leading a sedentary lifestyle or suffering from paralysis if left unattended. Pressure sores or bed sores treatment. The first steps of the treatment should be to remove any necrotic tissue. This is crucial as these areas are prone to bacterial growth, which in turn can compromise the healing process. Maggot debridement therapy is caring for pressure sores. Untreated pressure sores can lead to other ailments, such as bone infection, sepsis, or even gangrene. In some cases, complication from pressure ulcers can be life-threatening. In order to avoid patients suffering, need to be repositioned regularly. I mean, I pretty much exclusively play games stood on because I've got a standing desk. I'm stood up now. You know, it's just better if you're spending some of your time at a computer. I've found no documents, a lot of mail. That thing we talked about, is it ready? And don't give me any of this when it's done or they don't grow on trees crap. It's not your life on the line. My acquaintances spoke very highly of you, but I have to say that so far I'm not impressed. Let me kindly remind you that you're only getting paid if there's anyone still around to pay you. We were hearing like pig squealing noises, so maybe he's growing like human body parts in an animal? Doctor, you have no idea how grateful I am, truly. If it wasn't for you, my boy wouldn't be walking today. I don't know if he'd be alive, so just so you know, you are making a difference. You have my eternal gratitude. Sincerely, Martha. I told you to never write me once we've concluded our business, and don't use your public account, for God's sake. I'm glad you're satisfied with my product. Now delete this message and never contact me again. There are others who depend on my services, so show some goddamn consideration. Yes, of course, I'm so sorry, I got a little carried away. It's not the bladder, it's the liver. Sorry, my bad, Rich. What do you mean you're sorry? This isn't a car dealership. You can't just change your mind. Jesus. I'll get you your fucking liver, but you're paying for both. I'll get back to you with a date. Dude, don't sweat it. I know how this works. It's all good. That's why that liver was just left there. Where's my skin? We had a deal. Where the hell is my skin? I can't go around looking like this. I told you, I'll have the funds transferred by the end of the month. But I need the graft now. My career depends on it. Please, I'm begging you. So I'd like it to be black. Obviously. About 12 inches sounds about right. Don't know about the girth, though. Some say that's also important. What do you think? Someone wants a penis transplant or replacement. This isn't a salad bar. You don't get to pick and choose. What I grow is what you get. And yes, girth does matter. Okay, maybe it's a female doctor. Fair enough, dude. Maybe not. Chill. Just make sure it works. Fucking hell. Tamara, I know you've been waiting for a long time, but you'll have to wait just a little bit longer. I've had some complications during transport and the product got damaged. I'm arranging for a replacement, but it will take some time. Please be patient. Sorry for the inconvenience. What do you mean complications? I don't understand. You said you'd have the heart by now. What am I supposed to do? Please, don't do this to me. Tamara. Got your email from our mutual friend. I heard good things about you. So here's the deal. I need a heart ASAP. I know your going price is 15k. I'll pay you 150k. Yes, you read that right. Just get the heart now. I don't know what you have to do, and I don't want to know. I just need the heart. A little girl's life depends on it. Happy to hear from you soon. I think we can do business. I need the patient's medical files. Then I'll make the arrangements. Our mutual acquaintance vouched for you, so I know payment is not going to be an issue. I know the account number. This is extremely good news. I've had the files sent to you via an encrypted transfer. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Just don't make me wait too long. Okay, so that's why Tamara couldn't have the heart, because someone outbidded her. That's terrible. So has this triggered anything? They obviously tried to escape or something. Just organs everywhere. They've obviously left in a hurry. Yeah, I mean, I'm here. Nothing's like... It's like not even registered that I've entered apartment 205. So it was a a doctor who lived here. Huh. Did we need to get a code or something? Is maybe that's where the doctor will be. I feel like I've missed something. Is that human skin? Yeah, it's all human skin. It just depends how it's been grown, right? I guess there might not be an issue with it. As long as no one's dying for it. It might be stuff that's being grown in a lab, grown on an animal or something. I suppose the animal part, there would be a problem with that, obviously. But if this is stuff taken from people unwillingly, then obviously this is horrendous. Okay, so I feel like there's something I've missed. There's something I've missed then. This episode's getting a bit too long. We can pick it up. Right. Crap. What have I missed then, dude? Because there must be some way to progress this quest or a code that I needed to find. Right? Oh, I needed to scan the safe. That's what the cables are leading to, right? Safe. Suited 3000, illegal modification. What, so do we need to kill the power? Yeah. God, who are these people? Is it a pig? There's blood on that. Oh, fix your penmanship. What does that say? God, I'm filling up the notepad here. 7411, I think. Sorry, 7441. What else could that be? 7. That's got to be a goofy 4, right? Could be a 5. Could be a 5. Like an incomplete 5. Not a 6, not an 8, not a 9. It could be a 9. That is a goofy 4. Okay. Let me just check if I've picked up a save point. Damn it. No, I've not. Alright, let's head down to the basement then. No jump scare, please. So obviously they meant maybe this was supposed to lock. Which was the bloody way out? This way, the jump scare. Alright, down to the goddamn basement, just because I need to get a save point. It sounded like a pig in there. That's my guess. It's a horrendous guess that I don't want to be true, but it was in what number was it? 028. Yeah, 028 for the basement. What the hell was that? Open up door. Which way was it? This way. Alright, this is going to be grim. Someone shouted for help, but I don't know how to help them. What updated? This is the place. Now to get the door open, the code, it was 44. Hello? Doctor? Layers of Fear? Isn't that a game? I don't think I want to go in here. Christian Wazowski. This company make Layers of Fear? I had no idea. Protein paste, right? Oh no!
Fuck. A living organ farm. It must be in agony.
Critical error. It's got like a VR headset on. So if we unplug it...
If I reboot, the sedation program should resume. Or I could unplug it, put it out of its misery.
What the hell do we do? I know it seems obvious, but... like, there was a little girl who's going to benefit from this, but... it's a living creature, yeah. I guess that's the dichotomy, right? We read in the emails that someone needed the heart. The heart's already been grown though, right? But that girl Tamara's not going to get anything. I'm not saying I agree. I don't agree with either, you know, but it's going to save human lives, and if the thing's sedate, is it really alive? Oh, this is horrendous, dude. This is horrendous. What do we do, guys? An organ farm. I can't look at that. I don't know what to do. Seems like the obvious thing to do is to just put it out of its misery, right? God, that is grim. That is super grim. But is the doctor even coming back? Right? Because the doctor would surely have noticed this. How long is it going to take to die? Can we do both? Can we give it, sedate it a bit and then pull the plug? I don't know what to do. No one should have. No creature should have to suffer like this. This is just ridiculous, right? No creature should have to suffer like this, you know. What? Oh, do I have to press the red? We had to do that, guys. We had to. I'm not gonna sit here and... I don't know if it was the right thing to do, guys. It's a serious moral grey area, right? Have we got a save? 4 minutes? I don't know. Question is, how the hell did we...
Anyone out there? Help me, please.
Oh, did you... Where did that come from? I wish there was a way to save. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave that episode there because we're just on the hour mark. Yeah. Interesting, we did a bunch of side quests. We'll get back to the main thing in the next episode. So, yeah, an organ farm. Someone making, like, erotic... Like, was it pleasure dolls they were called? I'm not sure. So some very interesting side quests, a lot of moral grey areas, the suffering of the AIs, the use of the torture of a single animal creature to save human lives. You know, lots of moral grey areas, right? The AIs, are they real consciousness? They're still suffering. Is it worth torturing a single animal to save the lives of children and human beings? I don't know. It's a real moral grey area, but let me know what your thoughts are on that kind of thing. It's a tricky one, but we'll leave it there. I'll figure out how to save the game or something, and we'll pick it up here next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you back in the basement, it seems.